finish on a high note, 28-1 after the first 29 games, and Dodge City's Conquistadors in the sports arena for the wrap-up game of the Jayhawk Conference. It is a conference that the Blue Dragon men have dominated throughout 2016, 2017. Hutchinson in league play standing 24-1. Next best is Barton County. Barton at 18-7, 6 games behind the Blue Dragons. So the Blue Dragons will be the number 1 seed in the upcoming Region 6 basketball tournament. They know that they will play on they'll play on Sunday at 1 o'clock against an opponent that will be determined by the outcome of games played later this week. But still, for the Blue Dragons, a lot to play for. You say, why? Surely, even if the Dragons were to slip up tonight and finish 28-2, surely that would be good enough to get, at the very least, an at-large bid to the National Junior College Basketball Tournament. Well, perhaps not, because as you look across the country right now, there are 8 teams in junior college basketball with 1 or fewer losses. Only 1 unbeaten team. By my count, 7 more with 1 loss. So who knows if the Blue Dragons were to slip up and drop a couple of games, say tonight, lose 1 in Region 6, 28-3 might not be good enough to get the Blue Dragons into the national tournament. So a lot for the Dragons to play for tonight against a Dodge City team that comes in, a Dodge City team that's plenty talented to play with the Blue Dragons. We talked about Hutchinson being 28-1. Well, Dodge City is 20-9. The Blue Dragons average 93 points a game. Dodge City averages 87. We should make a lot of trips up and down the floor in this basketball game. The 2 teams played in Dodge early in January. Hutchinson won that game 92-66, but it was a very close game until the second half, when frankly I thought that Dodge City just kind of quit playing basketball. It's a Dodge City team that has a lot of horses. Probably the best is 6'6" sophomore Josh Butte, young man from Louisiana. Actually is the conference's leading rebounder, leading even Shakur Justin. Butte averaging 11.7 rebounds a game, and Justin 11.3. It'll be fun to watch that matchup. But Dodge City with some other weapons. 2 other double-digit scorers. Courtney Ware, a young man from Kentucky, 6'3", freshman. He averages 16. Harris Brown, off the bench, contributes 14. He's a little guy, 5'11", sophomore, can really get it done. You get the picture. Kyle Campbell has some talent assembled at Dodge City. For the Blue Dragons, it's just been an overwhelming kind of season. Only a 1-point loss to Coffeyville, spoiling what would otherwise have been a perfect season so far. When you look at the numbers, the Blue Dragon women needed 1 more point in regulation at Seward to be unbeaten on the season. The Dragons needed 2 in that Coffeyville game to be unbeaten. Water under the bridge, but it just goes to show you how close to perfection these 2 Hutchinson teams have been. Shakur Justin, probably maybe the most impressive of the Blue Dragons, young man from Patterson, New Jersey, averaging 16.7, 11.3 rebounds. He averages a double-double. Also averages 4 assists a game. The only negative stat for Shakur, he tends to turn it over a little bit more than Steve Eck would like, almost 3 turnovers a game. Poppy Conley doing a great job for the Dragons, young man from Derby, 10 points a game. He's the leading assist person for the team at 4.4. Samaji Haynes-Jones is the team's best 3-point shooter. He's knocked down 59 of them. J.J. Rhymes, probably the newcomer of the year for Hutchinson, young man from Phoenix, Arizona. Understand a lot of people out in the Arizona area listen to his games or watch his games on our telecast. He averages 16. Devontae Bandu averages 13 as the Blue Dragons unbelievably have 5 players averaging in double figures. Steve Eck, Jay Syriac, they put together a heck of a basketball team. I look for it to be a good one, Glenn. Hutchinson, Dodge City, you didn't get a chance to see the first game between these two, but it was something like 31-30 late in the first half. Dodge went cold, the Dragons got hot, took about a 10-point lead at halftime, and then in the second half just pulled away to win it impressively.
Yeah, took it away 92-66. That's back in January, so looking forward to a good one. Game just concluded, 101-44. Blue Dragon ladies win it second time this year. They won over 100 points. They're 29-1. They are co-champion with Seward, because Seward cruising over Garden City late in that contest. They've already called it on the conference site. They will be doing a coin flip coming up in probably the next half hour.
So the Blue Dragons go over 100 on their first game of 2016-17 and the last regular season game. They reach that mark one more time. So congratulations to John Onches and the Lady Blue Dragons. They have been spectacular. They continued to be tonight against a Dodge City team that was outmanned.
Before the starting lineups, we will also have the sophomore night for the Blue Dragon men will be taking place tonight as well. So we had that with the women, so stay tuned for that.
And we also want to remind people that after this game is over, both the Blue Dragon women and the Blue Dragon men will remain here in the arena. If you want to get autographs, take advantage of that.
Yes, please do.
Because these are special basketball teams and special kids. Good kids.
9 conference championships for the ladies. 35 for the guys. I believe that's the count that I heard. At the 9 for the ladies, of course, a younger program, but boy, John Onges, has he got it done or what?
Oh, and you know, he's had some great teams. This might be one of his best. Certainly at 29-1, one of the very, very best records.
We're going to check and see if they're going to do the Star Spangled Banner before they do the sophomore night or right around that. So bear with us. We're going to try to kind of time this out a little bit. Referee's coming over to say hi to Steve Eck. And we don't catch any love down here with the guys.
No, we didn't.
We did with the girls. We usually do. So what's the deal, guys? I mean, when we're talking to the referees to come out and usually do the fist pounding deals, and we're going to get set here and do our sophomore night, I believe, coming up here very quickly. Steve Eck's going to come over and chat with one of the officials as they get set to kind of make it a special kind of situation. Got some special sophomores led by Justin, of course.
Yeah, very special.
Let's go courtside to Darren Dunn.
Basketball sophomores. This group has had an incredible run at Hutchinson with 60 total wins, 2 Jayhawk Conference championships, and an appearance in the NJCAA Tournament National Championship game last season. Our first sophomore honoree redshirted last season and has played in 15 games this year. He brings a tremendous work ethic to the program, coming to Hutchinson after a tremendous prep career at 2 Kansas 1A high schools. From Otis, Kansas, number 33, Kyle Patrick.
Kyle Patrick, again from many of the line of Patrick siblings that have played here.
Yep.
Our next sophomore transferred to Hutchinson midway through last season. Although he didn't play last year, he was on the bench as the Blue Dragons made their run to the national championship game. He has started all 29 games this season, and he's averaged 4 points and 2.5 rebounds a game. From Belgrade, Serbia, number 32, Nikola.
Do you suppose Coach Eck would allow me to say Mutt and Jeff?
Yeah, just about. It looked like Mutt and Jeff, and he made it more of a Mutt and Jeff by dipping down a little bit.
Who has battled injuries through his 2 seasons with the Blue Dragons. His first 2 shots in Hutchinson uniform were on the money 3-pointers. This year, he was played in 9 games and has played in 21 for his career. From Hutchinson, Kansas, number 24, Trent Webster.
Trent Webster, Salt Hawk. for the Blue Dragons. I think
Our next
Coach Eck would like to have
sophomore
him
hit
have
the game-winning
another year
shot
here.
last season at Seward County.
Trent wants to
At
be a
that
coach.
moment, his confidence went through the roof.
dad's a coach.
And he became a very dependable point guard. This season, he is averaging 10 points,
Kid's one of my
3.3
favorite.
rebounds,
Yeah.
4.4
Yep.
assists, and 1.5 steals per game. This season, he's had 18 games, scoring in double figures with a career-high 19 against Garden City. He also has a career-best 9 assists against Pratt and has 15 games of 5 assists or more. From Derby, Kansas, number 1, Poppy Conley.
Bobby Conley.
Yep.
James Conley.
Our next sophomore has been one of the best forwards in the nation this season. With 18 double-doubles and 1 triple-double this season, he has tied the Hutchinson single-game rebounding record twice with 19 rebounds in a single game. With 623 career rebounds, he currently ranks number 5 on the Blue Dragon all-time list. He is tied for 6th on the career field goal percentage chart at 58.8%, and he is currently number 24 on the career scoring list with 887 points. From Newark, New Jersey, Zero Shakur Houston.
And he is a good one. As we always like to say hello to his mother and
Final
say
sophomore is
the same to her tonight.
Yeah, we got a text from the folks down in Arizona. They want a little bit of airtime. They say we're watching and listening
okay,
too.
you betcha.
3 points in a 116-90 quarterfinal victory. This year, he became the 15th Blue Dragon in history to reach the 1,000 career point plateau.
Samaje Haynes-Jones.
He is currently 13th with 1,043 points. His 110 career three-pointers currently ranked 6th in Blue Dragon history. And his 86.3% mark from the free throw line is currently 2nd all time. He is already signed with Wichita State University. From Wichita, Kansas, number 10, Samaje Haynes-Jones.
And with that
Let's hear
said,
it for our 2017 Blue Dragon men's
There's our Blue Dragon
basketball sophomores.
Rusty, let's get our 2-minute timeout in. We'll come back and set the stage for the basketball game. It's time for basketball on the Blue Dragon Sports Network. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back right after this. Star Spangled Banner by the Hutchinson Pep Band. And we got a nice crowd again tonight joining us. Let's go courtside as Darren Dunn gets set for the starting lineups for tonight's ball game between the Dodge City Conquistadors and the Blue Dragons of Hutch.
First for the Conquistadors of Dodge City. At guard, 6'7" sophomore from Lexington, Kentucky, number 3, Trey Grundy III. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from New Iberia, Louisiana, number 5, Josh Boutte. At guard, a 6' sophomore from Wichita, Kansas, number 15, Trayvon Evans. At guard, a 6'3" freshman from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, number 20, Courtney Ware. And at forward, a 6'4" sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 23, Mike Jones. The Conquistadors are 20-9, 17-8 in the Jayhawk Conference, coached by Kyle Campbell in his 5th season, assisted by Trent Wolf. Introducing the starting lineup for your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At power forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Newark, New Jersey, Zero Shakur Houston. At point guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Derby, Kansas, number 1, Poppy Conley. At shooting guard, a 6' sophomore from Wichita, Kansas, number 10, Samaje Haynes Jones. At small forward, a 6'4" freshman from Phoenix, Arizona, number 11, J.J. Ryan. And at center, a 7'1" sophomore from Belgrade, Serbia, the man in the middle, number 32, Nikola Shekic. The Blue Dragons are 28-1, 24-1 as Jayhawk Conference champions, and number 2 in the nation. Coached by Steve Egg in his 8th season, assisted by Jay Syriac and Cortland Carney. Officials for tonight's matchup, David Haynes, Brett Holloway, and Matt Vogel.
All right, again, the Blue Dragons won the first matchup 92-66, a game that was much closer than that. Hutchinson in that game led by Samaje Haynes Jones with 24. Dodge on that January night led by Josh Boutte with 16.
Blue Dragons in their home whites, Conquistadors in their road purples, and we're about set to get underway. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills. Glad to have you along, everybody, on the Blue Dragon Sports Network, as well as Country 102.9 and KWBW in Hutchinson, Kansas. Tips controlled by the Blue Dragons. J.J. Rhymes got the tip, and we'll set it up.
Zone defense.
Zone by the Dodge City Conquistadors is Poppy Conley. Dribble penetrates, pulls it back away. J.J. stops, pops an 18-footer. Rims off on him hard, no good. Rebound fought for. Dodge City comes away with it. So the Conquistadors with their first possession. They'll bring it up and they'll set up the offense. Mike Jones had it for a second. Now he hands it off to Trayvon Evans. Evans will set up the offense. He'll roll left side with it. He's out of Wichita. They give it off quickly to Boutte. Boutte inside the lane. Soft follow-away jumper doesn't go. Rebound cleared away by Houston. The Blue Dragons get the rebound and bring down their second possession. Here's top of the ball with Conley with it. Inside to Sketchits. He'll get called for the travel. Nick Sketchits with a quick travel as he shuffled his feet. Conquistadors will have the basketball. Kongs will bring it up at 7 across the timeline. Angle dribbles to the left wing, rolls off the ball screen. Blue Dragons deny the pass across the top. They'll give it over to the left wing. Feed it down the low blocks inside. Working it down low. Boutte, shot up, not there. Rebound. Justin with another one. He'll get the rebound. He has his second. The Blue Dragons will bring it up. No score as of yet. We're a minute 10 deep into this first half of play. Feed down low. Justin goes to the rack. Shot not there. Rebound taken away by Ware. Here comes Dodge City on the run. They'll bring it up. They'll drive inside. Loop up the shot underneath. It goes out of bounds. Last touched off a Blue Dragon is hitting the deck. Was Ware, Courtney Ware. No foul called. It'll be Conquistadors basketball. They'll slap the ball. Here comes the inbound. Corner left with the ball. Dribble penetrations by Jones. Shot up, not there. Wraparound basket's good inside.
Boutte.
Boutte got the rebound and puts it up and in. 2-0 ball game. Dodge City with the early lead. Blue Dragons have set up the offense. Outside Poppy Conley. He'll gun it on his way and hits it. Nothing net for Poppy Conley.
Long two-pointer.
And we're tied at 2 apiece. Just underway. Glad to have you along this evening. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills. Feed inside of Boutte. Down low. Works on the big guy. Sketchich back outside. Jumper up and on his way. Not there. Put back not there. Rebound Justin. He has his third off the missed shot by Trey Grundy, who's in there to try to get the board. Blue Dragons will set it up now. We're tied at 2. Right side drive. J.J. Rhymes battle on the outside. Here's Conley. Conley holds up. Here's Samaji. He'll spot up and shoot the 3. It's off the back iron. No good. Rebound cleared by Boutte. Dodge City will bring it up. 2-2 apiece. Dodge City with the drive underneath. They'll loop it up. Layup up and good. Getting it done inside Boutte. Josh Boutte with 2 baskets inside.
Good
Makes
player.
it 4-2 ball game. The lead is 2 for the Dodge City Conquistador. Right side. Poppy Conley looping shot up, missing. Rebound's going to be cleared away by Dodge City. They want to push it and push it quickly. Evans into the forecourt. Corner left now to Grundy. Back outside. Grundy hands the ball away. Evans accelerates underneath the baseline, kicks it back outside our way to Jones. Mike Jones goes right side to Evans. Inside quickly to Boutte. A follow-away jumper by Evans and won't go. Rebound fought for. The tip is up and good. Good hustle by Grundy to put it up and in. And it's 6-2. Blue Dragons trail by 4. Early action, 16.5 to go in this first half of play. Top side Conley whips it right side. Sketchix, 12-footer, right side's good. Big Nick Sketchix from the baseline right. They leave him alone out there because very seldom do you see him go inside, but he'll shoot it up out there if he has the opportunity. 6-4, the lead is 2 for the Dodge City Conquistadors. Left side with the basketball, dribble penetration now by Mike Jones, all the way under, loops up the shot, it won't go. Sketchich is there for the rebound, snatches it, gets it up the floor. Here's Samaji. Samaji drives in, floats one, we're tied at 6. Great job by Samaji Haynes-Jones, Rusty, on the inside.
Nice job by Nick of getting it started.
Ball on the outer perimeter. No low blocks. They're going to get the ball outside. Boutte had it for a second. A follow-away 3, not there. Sketchys with another board. Outlet comes to Samaji Haynes-Jones. He'll bring it up on the dribble. As J.J. Rhymes on his left side goes right now to Poppy Conley. Back to Samaji, headed top of the heel. He puts it up. Rebound Nick Sketchik. He goes down hard, and a travel foul call on Nick. The missed shot by Samaji. Nick got the rebound, and as he was coming down, traveled as his feet came out from underneath him.
Nick playing with a lot of enthusiasm right now.
6-6 tie. We're locked up at 6 apiece. 15:28 to go. Again, we're in the first half of play, just underway. A little late starting due to the sophomore celebration. Jumper up, missing from outside. Shot put up by Ware, misses, and a rebound Blue Dragons.
Houston again.
Ball on the outer perimeter. He has 4 boards already in the contest. Samaji Haynes-Jones, left side. Poppy Conley, he'll shoot it on his way. It's off, no good. Sketchys with the follow, it's up and in. Nick Sketchys with the follow, he puts it up and down. And the Dragons have their first lead at 14:58 to go in the first half. Dribble penetration, a drive inside, shot underneath, missing, rebound fought for. Dodge comes up with it, the feet underneath, shot not there, battle for the board. Houston with his 5th rebound. Outlet comes quickly to Poppy Conley. Good battle underneath by the Blue Dragons. Here's J.J. Rhymes. He'll knife in traffic, shoots it up, misses it. Rebound fought for underneath, still loose ball, and it will be out of bounds. Ball will go over to the Blue Dragons.
There's a war going on the glass.
Really
right
is. Devontae Bandu will check in for J.J. Rhymes. Bandu out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Great young man, has had a great season so far. Here's Sketchix, baseline left side. He'll knock it down. 6 points for Sketchix, up to 10 that the Blue Dragons have, and Hutchins' lead is 4. Big Nick scoring from the left side this time. 10-6 ball game. Blue Dragons lead it. The drive down low underneath. Shot on this way, not there. Rebound cleared away by the Blue Dragons. Houston gets the board. It's his 6th. The foul at the other end as Bandu goes down. Foul's going to be charged against Nick
Noskoviak.
Noskoviak picks up the personal. And that'll be the first foul against either team. Nick Sketchix comes down. He finally gets in a position. Now they go with the inbound. Inside the Samaji, jumper up and good. Dragons lead at 12-6. A timeout taken by Kyle Campbell. I think he wants a half-minute break. We'll give a half-minute break. 12-6 ball game. Dragons up by 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Well, the Blue Dragons getting a real boost from Nick Sketchix early in this basketball game. Houston with 5 or 6 rebounds already. He is like a Hoover vacuum when it comes to sucking up basketballs off the glass.
He's doing a great job with that. With the basketball will be Dodge City. By the way, we have a recruit out of Orange. There's a steal by Houston. The sprint out, the slam. Houston for 2. I can hear Mama dancing in Patterson, New Jersey right now. Dragons 14-6. Blue Dragons have really exploded on Dodge City over the last couple of minutes. Ball in the outer perimeter. Dodge will float one inside. Scoop not there. Houston with the rebound. Outlet comes to Bandu. Bandu for 2. Oh my, what a slam by Bandu.
And the Dragons are putting on a show right now.
What a great outlet from Houston. 90 feet on the pass. Bandu put it down for 2. Dribble penetration, he'll dump it underneath. New face in the lineup, shot doesn't go. Bat rebound clear by Houston. His 8th rebound, he'll bring it on a dribble. Gets off to Poppy Conley. Samaji for 3, yeah! A 3-pointer by Samaji Hayes-Jones with 13:05 to go, and Kyle Campbell wants another 30-second timeout. Your score with 13:05 to go in the first half of play. Dragons 19, the Conquistadors 6. Rustin, I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Well, if you haven't been here to see the Blue Dragons, I feel sorry for you because they are spectacular. You better get your national tournament tickets purchased because that'll be the next time the Dragons are back here.
I wish I had the number. What a start after kind of a slow start. What an explosion, I should say. 19-6 Dragons. With 2 minutes gone, they were down 6-4. Ball on the outside. Dribble penetration by Noskoviak, shot up and good. Finally, they break a little. Noskoviak puts it up and in. They break a little run by the Blue Dragons. 19-8 now. Dragons. Samaji Hayes-Jones basket good. 21-8 Dragons. 8 rebounds for Houston already in the contest, Rusty. They're going along with his 2 points.
Samaji Hayes-Jones already with 9.
Ball in the outer perimeter. 3-point attempt is good from outside. Ware from 3 land. 21-11 now. The lead is cut a little bit. Poppy Conley hangs on to it. Samaji Hayes-Jones to Conley out front. Here's Samaji Hayes-Jones against that zone. Here's Bandu, little teardrop jumper up and good from the left wing. Left baseline, I should say. Bandu for two. 23-11 Dragons. Ball on the right side with the basketball is Brandon Miller. Ball knocked away, trying to get to it is Samaje. He'll come up with it. Here's Houston. Houston takes it in with authority. Blocking foul. It'll send Houston to the line as Ware cut him under. Foul's going to be charged on Ware. It'll be Shakur Houston at the line to shoot the free throw. What a sophomore out of Patterson, New Jersey. Great young man. Had one of those rare triple doubles.
If the fans had the same opportunity to talk to these young men that you and I do, they would realize that not only is Hutchinson blessed with a lot of basketball talent, Hutchinson is blessed with a lot of great kids.
It really is. Young man I had over from Sterling the other night, got to spend some time with a couple of the players afterwards. And Rusty, it wasn't hi, glad to meet you. They literally talked to him for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And Luke really enjoyed that. One of them was Bandu, the other one was Houston. And I was just really impressed with that. Did not ask them to do anything more, but they did it on their own. Shot up and missing from the foul stripe. So he got 1 of the 2 down. Dodge City with the rebound. The 3 ball from outside. Shot missing, rebound, cleared underneath by Kai Mitchell, who just checked into the lineup. Kai out of Haverstraw, New York. Blue Dragons bounce pass into Mitchell. He'll spin inside, dumps it underneath the Houston, basket good. Blue Dragons just come at you from all directions. Rusty referred to them as a bunch of bees earlier in the season, and they're buzzing right now.
They will sting you over and over and over.
26-11 Dragons. Here's Evans on the outside. Dodge City shell shock, trying to shake it out a little bit. They'll jump it out from outside. The three-pointer does not go. Blue Dragons off the floor. Here comes Bandu. Gives it to JJ. Underneath they go. Kai Mitchell, and he'll be fouled. Let's see if they determine in the act of shooting or not. Foul's going to be charged to get. Niskoviak will pick up the personal. It will be an in the act of shooting. So shooting a couple, or one at least. 2 will be. Will Kai Mitchell, excuse me.
If you're going to officiate in this game, you better be able to get up and down the floor, because these teams are going to make a lot of trips.
Free throws up and good by Kai Mitchell. That desire to officiate left me a long time ago. It's a lot easier. It doesn't pay as much, but to sit right here. Free throws up and missing by Kai. He has 1 of the 2. 27-11, Dragons on top. If you just tuned in, Lady Dragons winners 101-44. Conference championships, or co-conference championships with Seward, as Seward beat up over Garden City.
Offensive rebound off of a missed shot.
Dale rejected, and it put it off the referee as Houston put it right smack dab off the referee's face. I mean, smack dab off his face.
Shakur is having fun now. He goes over and kind of apologizes to the official.
I mean, it came at
high velocity.
Yes, 90 miles an hour. Those Rawlings balls, I think they are. So he's got a spot on him. A little lean in underneath. Nice job inside as they get the lip inside to LeBeg. He was able to score it. 27-13. Dragons still lead it. Houston. Right side, Bandu for 3. Rimming off, no good. Tip try not there. Going down hard was Poppy Conley. He's okay. Here comes Mike Jones on the run. Jones will take it in. Contact made. The foul is going to be called on Houston. It'll send Jones to the line.
That's the first foul called on the Dragons.
Comes at the 10-16 mark of this first half of play. Dragons doubling up the Conquistadors, 27-13. Here comes the inbounds to Jones. Jones with JJ on him. Ball goes over the rim and hits the support. It'll go out of bounds over to the Blue Dragons.
Well, it's a tough angle, but that shot was about as far offline as you'll ever see offline for a 10-foot jumper.
Yeah, about something I'd put up from that side with JJ on me. Rhymes on the right side. Top side, Bandu, left wing. Blue Dragons working to Houston. Flash pass inside of Bandu. Off the glass. Follow shot not there. Rebound off the miss. Cleared by Dodge City as Boutte comes up with it. Here's Jones. Comes across the paint. Deep corner left. The 3 ball up and airborne. Won't go. Bandu goes high for the rebound off the miss by LeBeg. And we go the other way. Here's J.J. Rhymes outside. Houston knifes inside. In traffic. Lays it up and scores it. He is a talent. Houston now with 7.
It'll be a while before we see anybody as good as Shakur Houston.
29-13, Blue Dragons lead it. Boutte. Ball on the outside to drive inside to wrap it around underneath. They kick it back outside, corner right this time. The 3 ball on its way, good. A 3-pointer from outside, put up and in by number 10, Harrison Brown.
He was begging for it.
He's out of Indianapolis, Indiana, knocked it down corner right. 29-16. Houston with the basket inside. Check that, Kai Mitchell.
With the assist from the corner.
I saw the 0, didn't see the 2. Kai Mitchell with the basket. Mitchell now with 3 points. Jones on the outside. Dribble penetration to the right, a little give and go. Ball comes back outside. Jones will shoot the follow-away 3. It won't go. Gets his own rebound off the floor. Dragons miss an opportunity. Doesn't get it. Rebound cleared underneath by the Blue Dragons. Houston whips it down to Bandu. He'll run it down in the corner, falls down, and he can't get rid of the basketball. It's a turnover as his legs went out from underneath him. Here comes Sal Nuhu into the lineup.
Finally, the media timeout.
Happens at the 8:23 mark of this first half of play. Dragons lead at 31-16. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Well, a couple of stats jump out at you at the 8:23 mark of the first half with the Blue Dragons leading 31-16. First of all, Hutchinson is red hot. 14 of 23, 61%. Dodge City is cold, 24%, 7 of 29. They've actually put up more shots. A couple of individual stats. Shakur Houston, 9 rebounds. Josh Boutte, who leads the league in rebounding, has 3. 4 assists to Poppy Conley.
With the basketball, Dodge City Conquistadors. Alango dribble to the right side. Crosses over to kick it inside of Boutte. Back outside, new face in the lineup. That's going to be Lewis in there. Shot up missing, rebound. Sal Nuhu trying to get to it. Boutte has it, foul called. Steve Eck wanted the jump ball. Kai Mitchell, nope, it's going to be on Sal Nuhu. He'll pick up the personal.
Boy, I tell you what, from my vantage point, it looked pretty clean.
You talked about Houston. I agree with you. I'm not sure we're going to see the talent. If we do, it could come from Nuhu if he really matures.
Or one of the many quality newcomers that we'll see next
up
year.
And missing.
Dragons have signed some impressive people.
Yeah, I do. I like Nuhu, though. I like the effort he gives. He's just so doggone athletic. Free throw rims out on Dodge City, and rebounds cleared out by the Blue Dragons.
Boutte missed both.
Here comes Poppy Conley. James Conley runs the point, gives it off now to J.J. Rhymes. Here they'll weave it out front. Kai Mitchell, good ball movement by the Blue Dragons. Kai backs it in, gives it off on the outside of Bandu. Off the ball screen, corner right. Brings it back outside to Conley. 9 on the shot clock to shoot. Poppy Conley to Bandu. Bandu shifts gears, goes inside, dumps it inside to Nuhu, turns it over. Harris Brown comes up with it for the Conquistadors. They'll bring it up with 7.5 to go in a half. Down the Blue Dragons 31-16. Jumper from 3 won't go. Boutte with the rebound. Soft hook won't go. Battle for the board underneath. Still loose. Coming out with it will be Boutte. Conquistadors getting some offensive boards. Ball on the outside. Dribble penetration. Spin by Harris. Dumps it underneath the Boutte. He goes up. Rejected. Foul called.
Nuhu.
Now they're going to get on Kai Mitchell. Nuhu was right there, but they did not whistle on him. Here comes Houston. Here comes Sketchix back into the lineup.
Butte goes back to shoot 2 free throws.
7:07 to go in half number one. 31-16, Blue Dragons shot up and on its way and rimming off. No good by Butte. He's missed 3 in a row.
He's not a good free thrower, Glenn. He only shoots 47%, so it's not necessarily a fluke when he misses a free throw. He is a tremendous rebounder.
Sal News going to check out. He gets a little pep talk by Coach Eck, basically saying you got to block out. Free throw by Butte as he hits 1 out of his last 3. Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Get it into J.J. Rhines. Now he'll bring it on the dribble. He'll bring it across the timeline all the way down. Tries to get it over to Samaji, and the ball's kicked. Blue Dragon basketball. Inbounding now will be the Blue Dragons. Poppy Conley inside to Houston. He'll knife it in, put it up and in. Shakur Houston now with 9 points. Blue Dragons 33-17. Hutchinson leads it.
And at the other end, a quick basket from Courtney Ware.
Ware's able to score it easily. 6:44 to go. Dragons lead it by 14. Here comes, we're in the first half of play. Here come the Blue Dragons. Poppy Conley. Corner left now to Houston. Here's Sketchits. He'll hold up. They wanted the travel call, didn't get it. Actually turned down a shot. He gets it back, puts it up, and scores it. Nikola Sketchits inside. Turned down the shot, Rusty, from outside. Got a better one.
He did. He's been a big factor in the first half with 8.
Ball in the outer perimeter. They'll dare the young man to shoot. It won't go. Rebound fought forward. Butte with the rebound. They're trying to get the box out. Here's Houston. He gets the rebound.
That's at least 10.
Feed down low. Loose basketball picked away by Dodge City. Got a track meet going on here. Harris stolen away by Sketchix. Outlet to Houston. Over to Poppy Conley. He'll bring it up, lay it up, score it. Poppy Conley on the run out. 37-19. Dragons explode again. 5:48 to go in the contest, first half of play. Bandu will check into the lineup. Ball batted from behind, up and good. However, that one ball, as Harris Brown was able to score it, as the ball teetered on the rim, Blue Dragons swung at it and missed it. Here's Samaji Haynes-Jones outside now. Houston, top of the key. Or they're leaving him alone out there, which I would too. Ball on the outside because he'll drive on you. Samaji, three-pointer's good. Dragons 40-21. They lead it with 5:19 to go. Hutchison on top. We're in the first half of play. Harris Brown dishes it over right side to Butte. Back to Brown. Trying to go off the ball screen. Inside to Butte. Takes the big man down low. Still on the left side. They'll square up underneath. Shot up and good. Nice job of posting up by Lewis. Darion Lewis scoring. Makes it 40-23. Dragons lead is cut a little bit. 4:50 to go in this first half of play. Here's Samaji. He'll follow away jumping from the foul stripe. Offense mark no good. Houston with a rebound. The offensive variety puts it back, doesn't get it, puts it up and in.
2 more rebounds. 12.
Got a couple more. 12 rebounds to go along with 11 points. He has a double-double already with 4:31 to go in this first half of play. The 3 ball doesn't go for Dodge. The tipped out. Rebound cleared out by J.J. Rhymes. He'll bring it on the dribble. Crosses over. Takes him inside. Lunds it up. Puts it up and in. And the end one. And the end one for J.J. Tell you what, that was like a painting. J.J. Rhymes driving in and switches over. He's left-handed. Puts it up and in. He'll shoot the end one.
No, this is the Blue Dragon team that we saw early in the year. The Blue Dragon team that we haven't seen for the last 3 or 4 games. They've been winning, but this has been spectacular.
A killer instinct. This is a killer instinct.
Spectacular.
J.J. Rhymes at the foul stripe. When they get in transition, oh my, are they good. Free throw toss is up and missing by J.J. Didn't have the little shimmy. We have to tease him about that. Mike Bibby knows what I'm talking about. That's his head coach that was in high school back in Shadow Mountain in Arizona. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Houston. Outlet quickly comes. Bandu didn't see it. Coming up with it will be Dodge City. Stolen away by Samaji. Here comes Samaji. He'll go in strong, and a foul's going to be called. Kochek won the intentional foul. Don't believe he's going to get it. That's going to be the 4th team foul, or 5th team foul against the Conquistadors. That'll be the first against.
Samaje Haynes-Jones will shoot 2. Coach Eck wanted him to give it up. He had a teammate down there.
Yeah, he had Bandu over on his left side. Samaji Haynes-Jones free throws up and good. That, by the way, was the first foul on Grundy. 5th foul on Dodge City. 45-23 Dragons with 3:58 to go in this first half of play. A lot of half left. Free throw toss rattles out on him, no good. Samaji on the miss, that's a rarity. Dodge City will set it up. Evans. Left side, back out top now to Grundy. He'll dribble drive, back, shoots it on his way, rimming off, no good. Rebound cleared away by Bandu. Bandu on the dribble. He'll take it all the way, corner left to Samaji. 3-ball, won't go. Nick Sketchy's trying to get the rebound. Foul called underneath.
Might have been over the back.
They got it, yeah, they got it on Grundy. I believe they got it on Grundy on the foul, or did they say Sketchits? Yeah, it's on Grundy.
Okay. Nick was reacting like the foul was on him, but it is on Grundy.
Foul's going to go against Grundy. That'll be his second. The Dragons will set up the box. Ball comes out to Sketchix. He'll hand it off to Samaji Haynes-Jones. They'll set up the offense. 3:38 to go, 3:28, excuse me, in his first half of play. Nice pass inside of Houston, layup good. What a pass by J.J. Rhymes. Houston with an acrobatic move.
I mean, it's almost a backhand lay-in from in front of the basket.
47-23 Hutchinson, 3:10 to go in this half. Dodge City with the ball on the outside. There's Evans, he's active, he'll roll right. Goes baseline, pulls it back outside. Here it goes inside to Grundy. He'll spin underneath, shot up and good. Nice job by Grundy over the outside stretched hand of Houston, was able to score it. Kai Mitchell gets set to check into the lineup. Left side with the basketball, J.J. Rhymes. Dragons working around the perimeter. Actually, it's going to be Hines will check into the lineup. But there Hines, three-pointer by Nikola Sketchix.
Long two-pointer.
Yeah, long two-pointer, up and in. 49-25. Big Nick in the ball game with some points, Rusty. 10 to be exact.
Yep. Showing us what he can do.
Ball on the outside. Dodge City with the basketball. Bounce pass, thrown away. Evans thought he was going to cut. He being Miller, and he didn't move. Tell you what, Nick's getting to stay in and get some minutes tonight because he is producing.
He's producing. He's sharing a basketball.
He's
hitting shots, and he's playing some defense. This is a Nick Sketchich we have not seen much of.
Ball knocked away, but Samaji runs it down. They'll reset the offense. Tyler Cotton into the lineup for the first time tonight. He's out of Wichita. He's a freshman. Feet drying down low, taken away by Dodge City. They'll come up with it. Hines all over Niskovic. Shot up from outside is up and good.
Three-pointer by Niskoviak.
Niskoviak was able to put it up and in. He's out of Wisconsin. Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Knocked it down there. 49-28 Dragons. Ball on the outside, J.J. Rhymes. Go corner left to Sketchix, trying to feed it down low to Hines, and out of bounds this last touch by Dodge City. Here comes Bandu into the lineup. Samaji Haynes-Jones will get a break. 1:34 to go in the half. Ball comes out to Sketchix. He holds it high. He's going to gut it. It's on its way. It's good. The big basket by Sketchix. He has 12 first half points. 51 for the Dragons, 28 for the Conquistadors. The three-ball won't go. Bandu with the rebound. Dragons want to run. Long pass to Hines. He can't get to it. It's up in the tuba section. It'll be a Dragon turnover. Well, it was. I take it back. It was up in the saxophone section.
I was going to say, how many tubas are there down there?
There's a couple big ones up there with the Blue Dragon sign on them. Long pass up court, who led Hines a little too much. Ball on the outside for the Conquistadors, 1:03 to go in the first half of play. The drive underneath, little give and go, turned over. Dodge City turns it over, and into the ball game, Sal Newhill and Nick Sketchich give him a round of applause, and he gets a great round of applause from the Dragon bench. And the fans here in appreciation. They know what he did out there. 51-28, Dragons with the lead. Ball over to Sal Nuhu. Skips it all the way across to J.J. Rhymes. J.J. on the dribble. Left side corner, it goes to Bandu. Bandu back to JJ, the three ball from the left wing, got it, a big three-pointer by JJ Rhymes. Here comes the outlet, Dodge on the run. They'll put it down and miss it, the foul called. It'll be on JJ Rhymes. Foul's gonna be called on JJ after the three, but hey, you trade that. He came in defensively, tried to get the stop. Good job by JJ Rhymes.
It will be Harris Brown with a couple of free throws. Blue Dragons have just been dazzling here in the first half.
Free throw toss up and missing. 54-28. Hutchinson shooting a red hot 65% on 24 out of 37. Wow. Free throw toss is up and good. So Harris Brown's able to score from the free throw line. We're inside of 30 seconds now in the half. 54-29, Blue Dragons. Hutchinson trying to close out the regular portion of the regular season.
Dragons can take it down to within 2 seconds of the end of the first half if they want.
Bandu sees Salnuhu inside, holds up. Bounce pass comes out to Tyler Cotton. He'll drive it in. Cotton goes up strong, doesn't get it. Put back up and in by Bandu. Dodge City gets the out of bounds shot. It won't go. They're going to wave it off. It went off the glass and good, but they're going to wave it off. No basket. And they go to the locker rooms. Hutchinson 56, Conquistadors 29. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Well, welcome back to the sports arena. Blue Dragons lead at 56-29. Special thanks to Randy McKay, who's doing all the chief engineer work for Larry Stonecipher tonight. Larry having some minor surgery, some knee surgery. We hope to have him back before too long. He usually runs the board for us, but Randy doing a capable and great job as well. And the Blue Dragons are doing a great job on top of the Conquistadors, 56-29 at intermission. We're getting set to do the Medicine Shop in-game capsule coming your way in just a little bit. Lady Dragons winners tonight, 101-44. Seward Ladies also won over Garden City. So I think they're doing the coin flip probably as we speak. We'll try to update you to see what that result will be. It has to do with playing on Thursday night here at home or getting to buy for Monday for a 1 o'clock basketball game over at Hartman Arena. But it is time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. And, well, I got to look at this. Nick Sketchix with 14 points, and he might need to go to with the 14 minutes and 12 points, he might have to go to the Medicine Shop and get some oxygen, Rusty, because he played really well. What did the numbers look like?
Well, the numbers tell a story of a dazzling half of basketball for the Blue Dragons. They were just really good in a lot of different ways. Obviously motivated to finish off a 29-1 regular season, and certainly with a 56-29 lead at halftime, they should be able to do that. Shakur Houston, playing his last game on this floor prior to the national tournament, 11 points, 13 rebounds in the first half for Shakur Houston. Poppy Conley scored 4 but had 6 assists. Samaje Haynes-Jones tossed in 13. 12 points for Nick Shekic, who is finally showing us what he is capable of being. Devontae Bandu with 6, J.J. Rhymes 5, Kai Mitchell 3. Sal Nuhu played, as did Tyler Cotton. Neither of those were able to score. The Blue Dragons, as a team in that first half, shot 25 of 39, 64% shooting, made 3 of 7 three-pointers. In fact, they were just as good from 3 as they were from the free throw line. 3 of 7 free throwing. Dragons won the rebound battle 26-22. Each team with 7 turnovers. Glenn, catch this. The Blue Dragons in the first half had 17 assists. Dodge City had 3. That's an amazing job of sharing the basketball
really
by the Dragons, and not so much so for Dodge City. Conquistadors shot a very cool 29%. Houston and Boutte. Boutte leads the conference in rebounding. Not this game. 13-7. Good rebounding half for Boutte, but a spectacular rebounding half for Shakur Houston. This has been the Medicine Shop game capsule. Medicine Shop, terrific pharmacy. If you're looking for a pharmacy, you can't find a better one than the Little White Castle on the northwest corner of 14th and Main. And by the way, the Lady Blue Dragons, who are being recognized for their conference championship, set a school record in the first game tonight. Most assists in a game,
Wow.
34.
And they will be back here on Thursday, as the coin flip did not go in their favor. They have a home game against Colby right here on this court on Thursday evening.
And they'll win that. It makes the route to a championship a little bit harder, but I think these Dragon ladies are perfectly capable of getting it done.
And with that, they will play again at, we'll get a time for sure on Thursday night. I'm estimating 5:30 or 6 o'clock, depending on what time Colby. I'm thinking they'll stick with the 5:30, but we'll get that confirmed.
Okay.
You betcha. So again, Bryce Roderick, the president of the NJCAA, presenting the conference trophy, and it's shared with Seward as they won over Garden City tonight. And they won the coin flip, so they get the bye. And they'll play in a 1 o'clock game on Monday. Seward.
Seward won
Yes.
the coin flip.
And they won the coin flip. Blue Dragons did not, but they'll play against Colby coming up on this coming Thursday. Let's take a quick 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and look at some guys' scores. Dragons lead at halftime, 56-29. Rusty and I'll be back in 2 minutes.
quickly taking a look at some NCAA basketball games involving the top 25 in the country. Baylor went home finally and got the job done against West Virginia. Baylor winning that one 71-62. That was number 11 Baylor beating number 10 West Virginia. In a game that was decided by tempo, North Carolina went to Virginia wanting to run. Virginia wanted to slow them down. Slow down one. Virginia, number 23, knocks off number 5 North Carolina.
Wow.
53-43. In Virginia Tech, with 7.5 minutes to go in the first half, leading Miami, number 25, 18-15. It's early in Allen Fieldhouse, but Oklahoma leads number 1 Kansas with 11:20 to go in the first half, 12-9.
And right here, it's the Blue Dragons 56-29 on top of the Dodge City Conquistadors. Blue Dragons out shooting right now. Let's run down some Jayhawk Conference scores. With first half with 6:35 to go in the first half of play. Barton on top of Neosho. That's at Barton, 34-25. The Cougars are winning there. Butler leading Colby, and they started the second half, 44-29. That's at El Dorado is where that's being played. Also, well, that's all the games in action right now. As Seward should be getting underway. Well, they got a Cloud and Independence game. It's tied up with 4:49 to go in the first half, 23-23 all. And early action, Garden leading Seward 11-8 with 12:07 to go in that first half of play. So that was quite early. So here's 56-29. If you just tuned in, Dragon Ladies won 101-44, and they also won a share of the conference championship, but lost the coin flip. They will play here against Colby coming up on Thursday night. Still waiting to get confirmation on a time exactly when they will play here for a lone game coming up on Thursday evening. By the way, high school basketball action coming your way on Wednesday evening on the road at Wichita Northwest will be the Salt Hawk boys in sub-state play. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip. That'll be taking place over in Wichita at Northwest High School. And the winner advances to play the next night. And the ladies will be in action as well coming up on Thursday evening. Actually, it'll be Fridays when the guys would play if they won.
Yeah.
The girls will be in action on Thursday at home at the SAC at 6 p.m. against Garden City.
And we should tell Blue Dragon basketball fans that the high school game on Thursday will be on Country 102.9 at 6 o'clock. The Blue Dragon game will be on KWBW 1450 AM, 98.6 FM.
And 98.5.
Or 98.5 FM. And that one will get underway at 7 o'clock. And my guess is that 102.9 will join the Blue Dragons after the high school game is complete.
Good chance of it. So you got confirmation that's a 7 o'clock game?
I know it's a 7 o'clock. No, I don't.
Okay.
What I have is I know that it's a 6 o'clock high school
High
game.
school games is 6. We're not sure when
We're
the JUCO
not sure
game is. Yeah.
about the JUCO game.
All
So
right.
belay that, as they would say in the Navy.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Put that off. Belay that,
You were in the
matey.
Navy?
Belay
You were
that,
in the-
matey.
You weren't in the Navy.
I watched a lot of movies.
You weren't. What was that? Periscope Under or something? What'd you watch? Huh? Deep Six?
Oh, you're the movie expert.
I don't know. Hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a
Maybe that was Popeye.
That might have been Popeye. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back. Dragons lead at 56-29. Second half just around the corner. Don't go away.
Well, the Blue Dragons were back out on the floor with about 6 minutes remaining of halftime. Doesn't seem that Steve Eck had a whole lot to say to his kids, and why would he?
Oh, boy.
Because the Dragons were about as impressive as a basketball team can be over the game's first 20 minutes. Now the question becomes, can the Blue Dragons, who we've seen have spectacular halves before, can they have a whole game?
All right, Admiral Hilst. Now that I have an answer, McHale's Navy is more like it, okay? 6 o'clock p.m. is when the Blue Dragons will take on Colby on Thursday night. So.
Okay, so the Dragon game will be on KWBW, 1450, 98.5 FM. And the Blue Dragons will take care of that side of the radio dial, and Hutchinson High School will take care of the 102.9 side in their matchup against visiting Garden City.
You are exactly right. So with the basketball here will be Dodge City as we start the second half of play. The drive inside by Evans. Basket won't go. Tip try not there. Loose basketball on the floor. Sails out of bounds. Last touched off a Blue Dragon. And it will be Dodge City basketball. Here comes the bounce pass in to Evans. Evans drives inside, head fakes, goes back on the outside. Jumper on the south side by Grundy, won't go. Rebound underneath by Jones. It's blocked by the Blue Dragons. Back in Dodge City's hands. J.J. Rhymes with a block. That'll rekey it.
Dodge City really aggressive on the boards here to start the second half.
And the ball sails again out of bounds. Last touched off the Blue Dragons. Here comes the inbound. They get it inside to Jones. Layup good. Nice job of attacking it inside.
You can't give them that many chances without them scoring.
Yeah, you really can't. 56-31 Dragons. Dodge City scoring it on the inside by Jones. Samaje Haynes-Jones against the zone. They'll lob it right side. Sketches. He'll skip it across to Poppy Conley. Outside J.J. Rhymes. Samaje Haynes-Jones. Here's Rhymes. He'll gun it on its way off the back iron. No good. Battle for the board underneath. Justin had it for a second. It goes out of bounds. Last touched off of Justin.
By the way, Justin with 13 rebounds in the first half.
With the basketball will be Evans. Dodge City will bring it up. 18:37 to go in the ball game. Blue Dragons lead it in a big way, 56-31. Evans on the outside. They'll back it in against Big Nick. The move by Grundy. Shot not there. Battle for the board. Taken away inside by Jones again.
Dodge City is a lot more aggressive here in the second half.
Into the full court. Blue Dragons will bring it up. They'll set it up on the outside. Here's Sketchich. He'll drive, pulls back, shoots it on its way. Rimming off, no good. Put back underneath. Up and good by Justin. Got a board and a putback. 15 points for Justin.
14, I think.
14 rebounds. We'll check the stats in a second. The drive, the spin, back outside. Evans bounce passes way too hard out of bounds. It hit the underneath part of the goal. I think it did. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. So the Blue Dragons will bring the basketball up. Again, Rusty might have told you they were out here on the floor with 6 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Not a whole lot to talk about after a 65% shooting first half. Here's Samaje. He'll gun and hit. Three-pointer by Samaje. Well, he's a player, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
61-33 ball game. Blue Dragons lead it.
Samaje was 16.
Feed, low blocks left. They'll back it in. Soft hook put up by Grundy. Got it. No, check that by Butte. Got it to go. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Shockers the second seed in the Missouri Valley tournament. There's a team player control foul called on Sketchix. He picks up the personal foul. They're the second seed due to they go off the RPI rating.
That's a pretty good way to do it.
Yeah, it is. Sketchix picks up the foul. He disagreed. He'll come down and get set up defensively. Big Nick, that'll only be his first. Ball on the outside. Jones to Butte. He'll drive in, takes a right at Big Nick. Not there. Justin with another board. Rips it down, gives it off to Conley. Poppy shifts gears inside. Back to Sketchich. He holds up. Follow-away jumper for the foul stripe. Up and good. Sketchich with 14. That's a career high here, I believe, for Nick Sketchich. 63-35. Blue Dragons lead it. Dribble penetration by Grundy. Drops it down low, Pox underneath. Shot up and good. Scoring it inside was Boutte. 63-37. Blue Dragons lead is cut a little bit. Hutchinson trying to run through the conference with only one loss. Shot up, missing. Dumped inside. The rebound and a putback by Houston.
Oh my goodness, how good is this kid?
Houston in one swoop move put it up and in. Feed down low underneath. Jumper by Boutte underneath. Off, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared away.
Houston again.
Top side, Conley. Round on the left wing. Down low underneath. JJ goes up and draws a foul. Rhymes takes it in strong. Foul's going to be charged against Jones. All right, JJ Rhymes will go to the line. Rhymes has really had a solid year this year. Left-hander, gets that little shimmy, free throws up and good. Told me early on that is to relax his shoulders. I've been doing that every night before I go to bed. I do a little shimmy so I can relax my shoulders.
Wonder if it works for other parts of the body.
I don't know. There's the shimmy, the free throw. Second one doesn't go, so that one didn't work. And the rebound's going to be cleared out of there by Brandon Miller for the Dodge City Conquistadors. Here we go the other way. Shot and a drive and a foul called on Sketchix. That'll be his second personal. I think Nick, maybe if we would have posted up, might have got the charge to go against the Dodge City Conquistador. Jones will be at the line to shoot the free throw. 15:38 to go.
Does he win the prize for the longest hair in the league?
It's got that Devontae Campbell look to him. Free throws up and in, or Cordell Patterson look.
Yeah.
Free throws was good. Nice, solid stroke by Jones. Free throw toss is up and on its way. Comes out on him, no good. Rebound cleared off the floor by Houston. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Houston unofficially with 17 rebounds now to drive inside and a foul called. This foul is going to work against the Conquistadors. Foul to go against Brandon Miller. That'll be his first. Second team foul. Samaji will step to the line to shoot free throws.
Samaji leading the Dragons with 16. Normally a really good free throw shooter.
Great crowd on hand again for a Wednesday night. Appreciate your support. Be back on Thursday as the girls play Colby.
It's a spectacular crowd, though, for a Monday night.
Yeah, it is. It is a Monday night. I'm not used to this. Sketchix would check out. Had a good job. Had a good job while he was in there. Picked up a couple fouls. Samaji Haynes-Jones free throws up and good. It is Monday night. Thank you.
Did he get them both?
Yeah, he did. Samaji with 18 points now.
Yep.
Leading scorer for the Blue Dragons. Yeah, you're right. It is Monday. Has been all day long. The three from outside's up and good from downtown by Brandon Miller. Makes it 68-41. You ever have one of those days, Rusty? I'm having one of them.
Yes.
It's a typical Monday.
Yes.
And you know what else? It's the last Monday in February as well. Ball on the outside. Blue Dragons working to JJ. He goes up strong. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound. Still trying to get it. Finally picks it up. Loose ball outside. Houston comes up with it. He has it stripped away. Houston in front of us. Comes up with it. Kicks it right. Here's JJ Rhymes. Follow-away jumper. Yeah! A big two-pointer by JJ Rhymes. Two. He was just a hair back from dropping it for three. Way to work on that basketball in that possession. He and Houston really worked hard to keep possession. Follow-away jumper up and on his way. They bank it in. Jumper out the other way by Lewis is up and good. 70-43. Dragon lead is cut a little bit with 14:25 to go. Again, we're in the second half of play. The feed down low. Kai Mitchell head fakes. Goes up softly. Puts up a right-hander. Doesn't go. Rebound off the glass. Missed. And here comes Dodge. Quickly up the court. They'll go inside to Lewis. Basket good. Tayron Lewis comes up with it. A timeout's going to be taken With 14:04 to go in the ball game, Dragons lead at 70-45. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more coming your way in 30 seconds.
Well, let's quickly check the official statistics right now. Shakur Justin with 18 rebounds. I am not sure what the school record is, but I'm going to guess
I think it's 20.
I think Shakur may surpass it before this one's over.
Because he was disappointed the other night when he had 19, so we will see. Keep track of that a little bit. J.J. Rhymes outside of Bandu. Turnover goes off, but Bandu could not handle the pass. That, however, will be only the 9th turnover against the Blue Dragons. Tell you what, both teams haven't had many turnovers in the contest.
For as many trips as we've had up and down the floor, it's been a pretty cleanly played game.
There's a drive by Harris, and ball sails out of bounds, and Harris Brown, that is. It'll be a turnover against Dodge City. So as soon as we say that, we have 2. The Huts will bring the basketball up. Samaje Haynes-Jones, top side. Goes left side of Bandu. They'll pull it out against that zone. Kai Mitchell had it. Bandu gun and hit.
A
three-pointer. Boy, if he can really consistently start to drop those, look out. Because it gives you one more outside weapon for the Blue Dragons. Here's Ware. We heard it from him in the first half. He'll shoot a long 3. It won't go. Rebound taken away by the Blue Dragons as Bandu runs over and gets to it. Hutch is going to bring up the basketball. Samaje Haynes-Jones on the outside. They go left wing, the three-pointers off, no good on the miss by JJ, but Kai Mitchell with the rebound, he draws the foul, and Kai will earn him at the stripe. Niskoviak picks up the personal.
His 3rd.
12:57 to go in this second half of play. Kai Mitchell at the line. Here comes Poppy Conley back in the Blue Dragon lineup. Free throws up and good by Kai Mitchell. Kai Mitchell will shoot a second one. Kai Mitchell's free throws up and good. So with 12:56 to go in the ball game, 75-45, Dragons on top in a big way, up by 30. Here's Harris Brown. He'll drive in, shoots it off the glass, too hard, not there. Back into the hands of Brown. He'll rekey it to Evans out front. Evans drives in, nice in underneath, reverses, tip try not there, loose basketball picked away by the Blue Dragons. Kai Mitchell in the travel call. Turns it over. So 12:36 remain to go in this second half of play, and Jay Syriac telling Kai to slow it down. Inbounding will be Harris Brown. Dodge City gets it in. Evans has it. He'll dribble, penetrate to the right side. The bounce pass inside, down low underneath the Lewis. Dumps it away. Foul called. It's going to work against the Blue Dragons. Picking it up will be Kai Mitchell. And on Mitchell.
Number 2.
That's number 2 on him. Oh, they got him for 3, Rusty.
Okay, I missed one then.
12:27 to go. Sal Nuhu will check into the Blue Dragon lineup. Sal out of Bronx, New York. And here comes Kai Mitchell out. Steve Eck in his 8th year at the helm. Took the Blue Dragons to runner-up spot last year in the national tournament, trying to get back to the Natties again this year. Free throws up and good.
Made them both.
75-47. Blue Dragon lead is cut a little bit. Poppy Conley up the court. Boy, what a difference having a healthy Poppy Conley all year has been. Outside Bandu. Goes left side. Here's Justin. Wants to go inside. Turnaround jumper. Doesn't go. Battle for the board underneath. Taken away by Brandon Miller.
Dodge has done a much better job of rebounding in the second half.
No, they really have. The first half trailed in a big way from the rebound total.
Now a foul called on Nuhu.
11:59 to go in this second half of play. Kind of hit a little dull spot right now. Both teams playing so-so. J.J. Rhymes defending. Floater by Evans, not there. Houston trying to get the rebound. Loose basketball, they dive for it. And coming up with it will be Bandu. Bandu will bring it up. I'm not sure you give Houston one on the first one. I don't think you do.
Didn't control it.
Outside with the basketball, outside of Sal Nuhu. He'll drive inside, floats one, not there. Foul called. Bodies all over the place. The foul's going to be charged against Niskoviak. He'll pick up the personal.
And that will be his fourth.
And Sal Nuhu will step to the line. Well, Rusty, my good friend, about to finish 19 seasons together.
It's gone quickly, hasn't it?
Well, you had dark hair when we started, so yeah, and you had more of it.
You had dark hair when we started. You still have quite a bit of it. In fact, you have a lot of gray.
I know I do. Free throws up and good by Sal Nuhu. You're getting a little bit of a dome up there look to you. You know that?
Well,
huh?
That's why I wear a hat.
So you don't get sunburned. By the way, you looking forward to a little golf maybe coming up here soon?
Yeah, well, another month or so. We got a lot of basketball.
Yes,
in
we
the next,
do. 2-3 weeks?
Probably more like the next month.
Exactly. The national tournament starts on the 20th. Sal Nuhu will get set for the free throw. Tosses up and rimming out of there, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Miller of Dodge. Quickly up comes Brown to Evans underneath. Foul called. They got into transition quickly, and the Blue Dragons had to commit the foul to stop it. Sal Nuhu on the,
Dodge can get to flying up and down the floor just as quickly as Hutchinson can.
Well, when you look at the different in the conference, when you look at how everybody is standing by way of specifically the standings, there's some teams that could do some harm.
This Dodge City team can get hot and beat anybody. But the Blue Dragons will be the odds-on favorite.
Certainly would. Dragons going for the 29th win today. Here comes Hines into the lineup. The closest to him is Barton at 22-7. Barton leading over Neosho. Dodge City behind that at 20-9. That's overall record. 17-8 in conference play is Dodge City. Free throw toss is good by Evans. There's kind of a log jam down toward the bottom with Colby, Indy, and Allen all 10 and 15 going into the night. Poppy Conley with the basketball. 76-49 Dragons. Here's Bandu, left side, right side to Sal Nuhu. Long pass to Conley. He comes down with the basketball. He'll shoot the three ball and rims off on him, no good. Rebound cleared away by Butte. Dodge will bring it up. Dodge kind of got a little run going right now. About 4-1. Put back rejected. Basket interference. Yep, counted. Evans.
I think they gave it to Grundy.
So Grundy picks up the basket. J.J. Rhymes will check out of the lineup. Samaji Haynes-Jones back in. 76-51 ball game. Blue Dragons with the lead. To whip inside to Hines. Follow away jumpers up and good by Hines.
First points for Fatir.
6'8" forward out of Newark, New Jersey. A foul at the other end is going to be called against Hutchinson. Hines will pick up the personal.
Blue Dragons are committing a lot of fouls.
And they're not getting back defensively, Rusty, in there. By the time they do, Dodge City has good position. Here comes the inbound. They get it into Harris Brown. Underneath they go, and rejected by Hines. Butte taking it in strong.
Hines fouled him. Butte shoots two.
10:31 to go in that ball game. Second half of play. Well, you immediate timeout. Again, Randy McKay back to the station's chief engineer tonight. Program director on the Country 102.9 side. Does a great job. Free throw toss is off its mark. No good for Butte.
Butte is 1 of 5 at the line. Excuse me.
He will shoot a second one. Lady Dragons winners tonight, 101-44. Locked up a tie for the conference championship, 7 in a row. Free throws missing. Bandu with the rebound, and Poppy Conley will bring it up now. But they lost the coin flip, so they'll play at Colby here at home.
And that may prove to be a good thing.
Yeah,
Sometimes a week off isn't the greatest thing in the world.
I agree with you. The drive inside, other than the way they fall in the bracket, the foul's going to be called down low. I think it's going to be Sal Nuhu to the line to shoot free throws. Boutte will pick up the personal. You're exactly right. The way the bracket breaks out makes it a little bit different, as they'll fall into the bottom part. If they win on Thursday night, they'll play at 3 o'clock on Monday.
That means they're going to have to beat Butler for a third time.
Which you got to beat them sometime, the way I look at it. So,
well, the flip side to that is the old saying is you don't have to beat them if you don't have to play them.
Sal Nuhu getting some attention with a little scrape on his knee. They're going to clean it up, wrap him up real quick, and send him to the line. $10-12 remaining to go in this ball game. We'll have a media timeout coming up in just a little bit. Sal Nuhu stretches out, spins the ball, deep knee bend. Here comes the toss from the right-hander, and he puts it up and good. Sal, a cousin to Bashir Ahmed, who played well for St. John's the other night.
Yep, having a pretty good season.
Stopped and watched that game. That was just the other day. Free throws up and good. Sal Nuhu got it down. 80-51, Blue Dragons. Evans trying to drop it down. Long shot from outside, partially deflected by Sal Nuhu, and rebound cleared away by the Blue Dragons, Samaji Haynes-Jones. He'll fall away, jump it on his way, not there. Loose basketball picked up by Dodge City. Harris Brown kicks it to Evans. He'll knife it inside. They'll kick it on the outer perimeter. Jumper not there. Loose basketball picked away by Hines. A long pass to Nuhu, intercepted by Dodge City. Here comes Evan. He'll float and miss. Sal Nuhu with another rebound. He'll give it off to Samaji Haynes-Jones, and he'll bring it up. 9:26 to go in a half. Again, next dead ball whistle will be immediate timeout. Ball on the outer perimeter. Blue Dragons back close to us. Goes left side now. Samaji shot from outside, and three shots will be coming as he's fouled outside. Foul's going to go against Boutte, or check that. Grundy, the third, will pick him up, and we will have a timeout. Media timeout coming your way. 80-51 Dragons. Blue Dragons shooting free throws from a return in 1 minute.
Well, the Blue Dragons continue to lead. They led by 27 at halftime. They lead by 29 now. Shakur Houston, 13 points, 18 rebounds for the Dragons. James Conley, Poppy Conley, 7 assists. Dragons had in the first half 17 assists in a spectacular half of basketball. This half has been a little bit more ordinary, and just 4 assists for the Dragons. If there's one thing that determines how well the Dragons are doing, it tends to be how are they sharing the basketball. Much better in the first half than the first 10 minutes of the second.
Samaji Haynes-Jones at the foul stripe. Free throw toss is up and good.
He shoots 3 of them.
Barton on top in Neosho right now. Second half of play, 52-36. Cougars trying to lock in second place in the league. Free throw toss is good by Samaji Haynes-Jones. He'll get one more.
Has 20 points.
Butler midway through the second half leading Colby 61-45. That's being played at El Dorado. Free throws up and good. Samaji knocks down all three from the foul stripe. And Seward at halftime leading Garden 28-27. Being played down in Liberal. Here it's 83-51 now. Hutchinson with the lead, 9:09 to go in the second half of play. Houston back in to Hines with the basketball all the way down to Poppy Conley. That should have been an intentional as Poppy goes flying in. I said Houston was in there. It was not. It was Hines. Poppy goes flying into the support. He's going to be okay, and he'll shoot free throws.
Trey Grundy drawing a foul.
Steve kind of wanted an intentional foul and didn't argue it too much as Poppy went slamming into the support on the.
We have not seen many of those called this year. There are times I think they could have.
Free throw toss up and good, especially when they grab. When they grab it, just to me, it's just about, that's an automatic. Free throws up and good by Poppy. You know, maybe if they still are going for the ball. Poppy Conley will shoot a second one. Steve Eck making his point be known. Free throw toss is up and good. Poppy Conley got both those free throws, 85-51 Dragons. Ball on the outside, right side, there's Ware. He's knocked down a couple long balls. Ball in and out of the hands of Mike Jones. He runs it down. Back to Evans to Jones. Jones left side, jumper up. Rattled out on him, no good. A rebound cleared out by Fatir Hines. Bandu will bring the basketball up. Right side, Poppy Conley. The three from outside does not go, and a rebound is going to be cleared out there by the Blue Dragons. They'll keep it alive. Good job by Tyler Cotton. Little freshman out of Wichita making his presence known to keep the ball alive. He'll gut it on his way. Rims off, no good. Steve Eck going like, what are you doing? Here comes J.J. Rhymes back into the lineup.
More specifically, he said, no!
We'll check Poppy Conley. So here comes Dodge City. 8:14 to go in the ball game. Against Dodge City right behind Barton in the pack when it comes to seating purposes. Cotton will pick up the personal. Tyler, that'll be his first. 18 fouls against the Dragons, so here on out, free throws for Dodge City. Free throws up and good by Brown. So we'll be split up on Thursday night, Rusty. You'll be over in the SAC, and I'll be here at the sports arena. Free throw tosses up and good. So 85-53 now. Blue Dragons lead it with 8:04 to go. Hutchison with the basketball. Tyler Cotton to J.J. Rhymes. Back outside, Bandu. Bandu with the dribble. Looks against that zone. Over to J.J. Rhymes. Back to Bandu. He'll isolate, takes it inside. And a jump ball is going to be called. Possession here will be the Blue Dragons. Hutchison gets set for the inbound. Tyler Cotton slaps the ball, sets up right side baseline, trying to lob it in. They finally lob it out. Salnuhu makes an athletic move, comes up with it, drives it down, and scores it.
That was great hustle. First of all, to handle the pass, and then secondly, to convert.
87-53. He has streaks of really being good. The foul called on Hines. He was holding with that left hand, got caught on it. It'll send Boutte to the line to shoot the free throw. Here comes Houston back in lineup. 7:34 remaining to go in the second half, and he will return into the lineup.
Replaces Fatir Hines, who just picked up his third foul.
At the line will be Boutte. Free throw toss is up and good. Boutte scores from the foul stripe. 87-54, Blue Dragons. Again, they will play on Sunday. Still opponent to be named at 1 o'clock.
We won't know who they play until the games midweek are completed.
With the basketball will be the Blue Dragons. 87-55. Hutchinson will bring them up. Bandu against that zone. Over to Sal Nuhu. Back to Bandu. To Nuhu, right wing. Gives it off to Justin. Justin gets it over to Tyler Cotton. He'll drive in. Takes it in strong. Draws the foul. And Tyler Cotton will go to the foul stripe. Tyler Cotton will step to the line to shoot a couple. Free throw toss is up and good. More than likely, it's going to be Seward, Rusty, because they're setting at 5 and 20. The closest team to them is Pratt at 7 and 18.
Well, let's not forget that they have to win a game before they get to Hartman. That the Blue Dragons don't.
Yes.
So
that's true. You're right. You're exactly right.
So I doubt that we're going to see.
You're exactly
Seward.
right.
They'll probably lose.
Seward will have to play in, so to speak. Ball on the outside. They'll kick it to Jones. 89-55 and a foul called. It's going to treat team control foul against Ware. So Ware will pick up the personal. That will be his second. Blue Dragons will have the basketball with 7:06 to go. Trent Webster into the Blue Dragon lineup along with Cotton, Rhymes on the floor, Justin, and Salnuhu. You're right. We'll have to look at the bracket and see who will be. I think it'll come from the 8 and 9 matchup possibly. Ball on the outside. Jumper up and on its way. Not there. Here's Tyler Cotton, keeps it alive with the rebound. Blue Dragons will reset it on the top of the key. Here comes J.J. Rhymes. He drives in. They're going to get a travel call, or yep, it will be a traveling violation. Dragons will play the winner of 8 and 9 on the bracket. J.J. Rhymes will take a seat. J.J. Rhymes with a nice game tonight.
Right now, that would be Garden or Kyle. One of those two is going to be 8, Garden or Cowley, and Colby's going to be number 9.
So that's the way it looks right now. With the basketball outside,
actually, it could be Indy or Allen too. It's just
it's a
impossible
log
to
jam
tell
in the middle.
right now.
Here's Evans. He'll drive in. He'll kick it left. Foul called. It's a Kyle Patrick. Patrick will pick up the personal. Yeah, because don't forget number 10 would be also Northwest Kansas Tech, and that could shift a little bit in there. But Indy, Colby, and Allen all at 10 and 15 coming into the night.
Yeah, we just have to wait to see.
Yep, not going to lose any sleep over it. Evans with the free throw makes it 89-57. Blue Dragons lead it with 6:11 to go. Hutchinson's going to win their 29th game of the year against only one setback, and that was against a fine Coffeyville team. Ball thrown underneath on the alley-oop to Salnuhu. Now he'll knife inside, goes up strong, doesn't get it. Tipped by Cotton out there. Rebound clear by Salnuhu. Put back, doesn't go, and a foul's called. Conquistadors will foul. Brandon Miller picks up the personal. It'll be his third. Nuhu with the stretch. He'll get set. Free throw toss is up and rims out on him. No good. Tune in on the morning show tomorrow morning at BW Radio on 1450 AM, 98.5 FM. I'll try to have all the brackets figured out by that time, if at all possible, unless there's some ties that will have to be taken care of. Free throws up and good. So Salnuhu got him down, 90-57. Dragons trying to hit 100 tonight. Dragon ladies did it, second time all season. They hit 101. Left side to lob. Down the little box to Miller. He'll work it down low. Loose basketball picked away. Salnuhu goes to Cotton. Cotton will bring it up. Underneath they go. Layup not there. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Here up the court will come Dodge City. Jones will jump it up from outside. It's not there. Rebound. Houston gets the board.
That's 19.
So Houston has tied the all-time record. That's 19, Coach.
I thought you said he had
Oh,
the record.
that
was
might
20.
be. It's 20. Let's see if it is that or not. Let's see. They have him with 19.
Yeah, I think 19 is what he has at the moment.
Yep. I think you're right. Coach Eck was asking what he has. Ball on the outside, a long three, up and missing. Rebound clear by Dodge City. Conquistadors will bring it up. He does have 19. The leaner doesn't go. Foul called on the floor. It's going to be against the Blue Dragons. And it'll be called on Patrick. Kyle Patrick will pick up the personal. At the line will be Dodge City's Mario Pons. Free throw toss is up and good. All right.
Played high school basketball for a good friend of ours, Chris Davis, now the coach at campus.
Okay. Free throws up and good by Pons. 4:42 to go. 90-59, Dragons lead it. Here's Tyler Cotton. Right side, Nuhu. Underneath he goes. Shot up, doesn't go. Rebound, Nuhu. Goes up, doesn't get the second one. Rebounds clear down there by Dodge City. On the run. McGrory, Terry. Excuse me, I choked up on that. McGrory.
McGrory.
Thank you. You say it. And he will step to the line and shoot free throws. Fouls charged against the Blue Dragons, Trent Webster. McGrory played his ball at Dodge City High School. 90-60. Blue Dragon lead has stayed right around 30. Free throws up and missing. Rebound fought for. Coming out with it will be Dodge. He'll get it on his way. It's off, no good. Rebound cleared away by Tyler Cotton. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Tyler Cotton on the outer perimeter. Here's a three from Patrick. It's not there. Rebound off the floor by Trent Webster. Cotton to Webster. He'll gun it on its way. Good. A three-pointer by Trent Webster.
Well, he holds the Hutchinson High School record for three-pointers made.
Dragon bench erupted when he knocked that one down. Ball on the outside with Pons. 3:46 to go. Ball on the outer perimeter, a long jumper off, no good. Rebound taken away by Dodge City as it came out long. They'll try to get it inside. The feed on the inside, and head fake, not there. Rebound cleared away by Keller. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Outside Cotton, he'll shoot the three. It's not good. Tyler Cotton with the three ball. So Webster with the three, and now Cotton with the three. 96-60. Blue Dragons gonna win this one. 3 minutes to go and win it in a big way. They got it done in the first half. The drive inside, Sal Nuhu goes up strong and foul's knocked away. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Hines will check in for Nuhu.
Sal is going to be a great Blue Dragon before he leaves here.
He really is. Wears his emotions on his sleeve, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Drive underneath. Ball comes way outside. Dodge will reset it. Webster out there defensively. Dribble penetration, the drive inside, and a foul called. Take your pick of a couple Dragons inside. Hines will pick up the personal.
I'll tell you what, in fouls per minute, Hines is leading the Dragons. He has 4 of them.
McGorty will step to the line to shoot the free throw. Freshman out of Dodge. Free throw toss is up and good. Walked his way over. 96-61 with 2:39 to go. Blue Dragons lead it. Free throw toss. This one's missing. Rebound, Houston. I think that's it.
That's 20.
I think that's 20, and that will give him the overall record. Timeout's going to be taken, just a substitution. Nuhu will come in, and Houston picked up his 20th rebound of the ball game. He sends a single game record with his 20th rebound. Tell you what, he got a bunch in the first half and hung them in there to get them in the second half, and finally got it. Came at the 2:30 mark. The long three by Trent Webster's good. And Webster lights it up. His second of the game. 20 rebounds for Houston to go along with 17 points. Another double-double. Single game record for Houston. Ball on the outside. Dodge City with the basketball. This game was over in the first half when the Blue Dragons exploded after trailing 6-4. Went on a big run. Oh, dribble penetration, jumper, shot clock violation. That's what they're going to say. Yep. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. That'll be the 12th turnover against the Dodge City Conquistadors. Dragons will sign autographs after the game tonight with 1:44 to go. They also will, Coach Eck will spend a little time with the guys. They will don their championship shirts. Trent Webster thought about it, kicks it to Nuhu. Inside, wide open Hines goes up. Can't get it done. Battle for the board, taken away by Dodge City. Brandon Miller comes away with it. 99-61 Dragons. And the dunk at the other end, scoring it, will be number 22, Aaron Williams. Warren's able to score it for the Dodge City Conquistadors. 1:09 to go.
Will the Dragons get 100?
Trent Webster, three ball, rims off, no good. Comes out long, the Dragons will re-key it. 1 minute remaining. Tyler Cotton off the rebound. Left side, Patrick thought about it. Dragon bench wants him to shoot it. He'll launch it on his way and hit it. 102-63, Blue Dragons. Kyle with a second one. Patrick drive inside. Dodge City, Blue Dragons take it away. Here comes Nuhu. He'll drop it all the way down. He'll put it up. He'll score it. 104-63. 35 seconds left to go. Dodge City will bring it up with 24 on the shot clock. Long three ball up and good from outside by Mario Pons. 104-66, that should do it. That's more than likely going to be your final score as they'll get it across the half court. And the Blue Dragons, Rusty, when we started this 26K conference, would you believe they could go with only one loss in conference play?
No, sir, I would not have. But that is exactly what the Blue Dragon men have done. It's what the Blue Dragon women have done. It has been as good a regular season as a school could possibly have. Both teams ranked number 2 in the country, and both teams look very deserving.
Blue Dragons win it by the score of 104-66. Shakur Houston with a double-double. He got 20 rebounds and 17 points to go along with 4 assists. The Blue Dragons win it 104-66. They will get their trophy presented to them. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back. Blue Dragons win it 104-66. Back in 2 minutes. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the sports arena. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills, 104-66. Blue Dragons win it. The Lady Dragons win it 101-44. So a pair of Dragon wins. Both are conference champions. The Blue Dragons win it outright. On the guys' side, the girls share it with Seward, and will be the number 2 seed because of the flipping of the coin. It'll be the number 2 seed in the tournament coming up, and they will play at home against Colby coming up on Thursday evening. The guys will be the top seed, and will play the winner of number 8 versus number 9, and that to be determined coming up later this evening as we get set for the Medicine Shop post-game capsule, brought to you by the Medicine Shop at 14th and Main. The post-game wrap brought to you by the Medicine Shop, 14th and Main. They're my pharmacy, they're Rusty's pharmacy. They can be yours too. Here's Rusty Hilst.
And if you're interested in the Medicine Shop becoming your pharmacy, just give them a call at 620-663-7681, and they will take care of getting everything transferred from your pharmacy over to the Medicine Shop. If you decide to make that move, I suspect you will enjoy everything there is about the Medicine Shop. Pretty doggone enjoyable night of Blue Dragon basketball. The Lady Dragons win the first game 101-44, and the men dazzling in the first half. Very good for 40 minutes. They win at 104-66 over Dodge City in the late game. Hutchinson shot 52% from the field. The Dragons made 9 3-pointers in 22 tries. 19 of 26 free throws. Out-rebounded Dodge 52-41. Hutchinson had 13 turnovers, Dodge 12, and when you consider how many trips we made up and down the floor, that is pretty impressive that there were only 25 total turnovers. The Dragons on 38 baskets had 24 assists. I thought the first half, Hutchinson shared the basketball as well as we've seen them share it at any time this year, and this certainly was one of the top Blue Dragon performances. The 9th time this season that the Dragons have cracked the 104-point barrier, and the Dragons did it by playing everybody on the basketball team. Everybody that played in the game was able to score for the Blue Dragons. We talked about 52% shooting for Hutchinson, 31% shooting for Dodge City on 22 of 71. Dodge City had a miserable night from 3, just 5 out of 23 5 out of 23 3-pointers went down. 17 of 26 at the free throw line. For the Blue Dragons, Shakur Justin leading the way. Shakur Justin with 17 points, 20 rebounds for the Dragon big man. In case you wonder how the battle between Shakur and Josh Boutte went, well, Boutte wound up with 11 rebounds on the night and 15 points. Both guys had a good game, but Shakur Justin was clearly the better player tonight. When you look at assists, James Conley, Poppy Conley had 7 for the Blue Dragons, 7 of the 24. After Justin's 17 and 20, then you start looking at the leading scorer in the game. That was Samaje Haynes-Jones with 21. 17 for Justin, 14 for Nick Shekic. And it's easy to forget the contribution of Nick Shekic, but it was significant in this game. For the first time all season, we saw Nick Shekic show us what he is capable of doing for the Blue Dragon. 14 points, played pretty good defense, got some key rebounds. Nice job by Nick Shekic. 9 points by Devontae Bandu, contributing 8. J.J. Rhymes and Sal Nuhu, who just gets better and better. 6 points for Trent Webster on a pair of 3-pointers late in the game. Tyler Cotton scored 5, including a 3-pointer. Kai Mitchell had 5. 3 points for Kyle Patrick on a late game 3-pointer. And Fatir Hines had 2. Every Dragon was able to score in the basketball game, and the Dragons impressed throughout. For Dodge City, only one in double figures. That was Josh Boutte with 11. Next highest was Trey Grundy, who had 7. That's not right. Harris Brown had 8. Trey Grundy had 7. 6 points for Dreon Lewis. And then 5 players with 5. Courtney Ware, Mike Jones, Nick Noskoviak, Mario Pons, and Brandon Miller. 4 points for Trayvon Evans. And then 2 points for Dayton McGorty and 2 for Aaron Williams, wrapping up the evening scoring for Dodge City. The Blue Dragons finish out the regular season at 29-1. They will be off till next Sunday when they'll play at 1 o'clock. Blue Dragon women will be playing here in the sports arena on Thursday at 7. They'll have to win a game to get to the Region 6 tournament, assuming they win, and they will on Thursday night. They'll be in the arena over in Park City, and that will be a 3 o'clock game on Monday for the Dragon women. I don't know what you say. 2 teams 29-1, 2 teams 25-1 in a league. One of them wins a league championship outright. The other one wins a league championship sharing it with Seward. Both teams wind up ranked number 2 in the country.
Back-to-back, both teams back-to-back.
The Blue Dragon men only
Champions.
1 loss all season long. It was a 1-point loss to Coffeyville.
86-85.
Blue Dragon women's only loss was in overtime. It's just
And this
pretty
is
phenomenal.
impressive right now.
Yeah,
There's
the fans are
lined
taking advantage of the opportunity to get autographs from your favorite Blue Dragon. Women are down at the West End, men down at the East End, and a lot of fans have stayed here. This has been a special basketball season, and the way these teams are performing, I think it has a long ways to go.
You betcha. Let me run down some scores real quick. It's Seward 36, Garden City 35. Second half of play, 15:30 to go. A lot of time in that game left. Second half winding down, 3:43 to go, with Cloud leading Independent 62-46. Barton leading with 8:09 to go over Neosho 70-53. That's down in Great Bend. Butler with 1:27 to go. They're going to win the game against Colby 86-67. And one other score, Cali a winner 73-70 over Coffeyville tonight. So Cali was able to win it over Coffeyville, and that was being played down at Cali. So that was a heck of a ball game there. And right here, 104-66. Your final Blue Dragons win over Dodge City.
Oklahoma continues to lead Kansas in the second half at Allen Fieldhouse. 16 minutes to go. Sooners 38-34. Sooners all of a sudden resurgent here at the end of the season. Long ways to go in that basketball game. But again, both teams score 100. Both teams mighty impressive. And the fans here look like they just simply hate to go home. We're going to take a 1-minute break, still in the game portion of our broadcast. Have no idea when Coach Eck is going to get here, but we'll be back with more from the arena in 60 seconds. Well, among the folks out in front of us, I thought we might have a chance to talk to John Onches, but Coach Onches
He's busy
is
signing autographs with the girls
down
over
at
there.
the other end, signing.
By the way, you can catch John Onches tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the Midwest Ford and Toyota dealership, Midwest Superstore at 1100 East 30th. as he'll have his Dragon Talk. Steve Eck's Dragon Talk will be at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Sandwiched in between will be the Reno County Coaches Show with Renee Sullivan, the head swimming coach for Hutch High, as well as also Adam Clark, head coach from Central Christian, who is the #1 seed in their sub-state. So we'll be chatting with both those fine coaches and talking about some of the sub-states that'll be going on that start this week all across the state of Kansas.
And again, let's review basketball action up and coming on our radio stations. On Wednesday, the Hutchinson High School Salthawks will open sub-state play with a trip to Wichita Northwest. That is a 7 o'clock game, airtime shortly before 7 o'clock. Then on Thursday, on 102.9, we'll have the Hutchinson High School girls entertaining Garden City. That is a 6 o'clock game over in the Salthawk Activity Center. And tipping off here at the same time, it'll be the Blue Dragon women. They'll need to win in order to advance to Hartman Arena on Monday to move on, and they will be prohibitive favorites. We believe that'll be Colby, don't we think?
Yep,
coming
pretty
in
sure
here
it's
for
going
the
to be
girls.
Colby.
And then what we do after that just depends on what the high school teams do. If the high school boys win on Wednesday, they'll play again on Friday. We'll have that game.
Same
If
way
the
with the
high
girls.
school girls win on Thursday, they'll play again on Saturday. We would have that game for you. We'll have Blue Dragon men from Hartman Arena in Wichita. That'll be a 1 o'clock tip-off on Sunday. And we know that a lot of you will make the trip to Park City.
Yeah, easy drive over.
Well, it takes about 45 minutes. Just get on the highway, headed to Newton.
I'm going to
and
stop
go
at the
straight
barn and have
south.
lunch.
We might stop at the barn.
Stop at the barn and have lunch over there. So
And
here's our favorite
favorite
athletic
let's get a
director.
word. Let's get a word or two from Josh Gooch, who has watched this spectacular basketball season.
Well,
Josh, I don't know how it gets any better than this.
it doesn't get any better. Look at the fans that stuck in here on a Monday night to get the autographs of these teams, and just the quality of student athletes that we bring in. Rusty, I mean, it's been fun to watch. 2 years in a row, back-to-back JAC Conference championships, and you know, it's the quality of people that we have here at Hutch.
This is really nice for the fans. Glenn and I have the opportunity to get to know these student athletes as people. These fans get to know them as basketball players. Now they're getting a chance to meet their favorites, and they're going to find that this is just as good a group of kids as it is basketball players.
And there's no question. You know, both of the conference you know, chairmen for the officials have sent me multiple emails on the quality of our players. You know, just John Balazic sent it multiple times and said to me in person, you know, how good of character that our players have. You know, when you post a record of, you know, 1 loss on each side of the, you know.
And both of them narrow losses, one in overtime, one by 1 point.
That's right. And the thing that I will tell you is just, it just shows that when you bring quality student athletes in, you know, you got great results. So just super thankful for the fans sticking around, you know, and for all that Coach Eck and Coach Onches do to make my job easy.
Well, I don't know whether they can make it easy. You do it well, though.
Thanks, Rusty.
Comments of Hutchinson Athletic Director Josh Gooch. We're going to go ahead and close out the game portion of our broadcast. We'll return with our visit with Hutchinson coach Steve Eck.
I'm sorry, I was talking to my uncle over there and I forgot all about this. God darn it.
Well, Coach Eck has joined us. He's got some autographs to sign. We're going to let him do that.
Go ahead. I'm fine. I can do two
You
things
can
at
do
one time. Yeah.
You can multitask.
You get used to it. When you get older, it gets easier.
Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about this basketball game. First of all, a spectacular performance in the final game of the regular season.
Yeah, the guys really played well, and Nick came out. Big Nick came out and did well, shot the ball well. I mean, took shots I wanted him to take. That's why he stayed in the ball game. But overall, it was just a really good team performance because we really competed. Dodge City has a nice team. To hold in the 31% shooting, that was the name of the game, and that's what we had to do because they have some good shooters, and we kind of took their heart out at first half.
The most impressive statistic to me in the first half was 17 assists on 25
I saw that,
baskets.
Yeah. So I thought he was going to have like 30, and I looked at here, we only got 24, but we had 17 assists in the first half. It was good to see. That's why we shot 50%, whatever it was, first half. That's why we shot 64%.
And Shakur finally got to 20 rebounds.
Yeah, I thought he had it before, but he had a little tip shot, but they didn't count that one. So, but yeah, I don't normally leave him in, but he's at 19 now, like, what, 2 or 3 times already? So.
And the nice thing about this game, not only do you get a convincing win, but you get the opportunity to let every kid that stayed with you throughout the basketball season get in the game. And not only did they get in the game, they all scored.
Thank you. Yeah, Trent Webster and Kyle Patrick, they could start for some of the teams in the league. And I told them before the game that that's what hurts me the most of anything is that I can't get 12 guys in the ball game sometimes. It's hard on the chemistry and the flow of the game. But Trent Webster and Kyle Patrick both are good enough to start for a lot of teams in this league. And I'm glad they came out and hit some threes tonight, and that was good to see. And like I said, they're both good players, and we're hoping to find them a good school for the 4-year program.
Where would you rate this game among Blue Dragon performances this season?
This is our best game. Garden City was good, but I like this game the best because we were truly a team. I keep on telling my guys for the last 5 games, I want my old team back. I want my old team back. And since the league about 5 games, 6 games ago, I lost their focus a little bit, and it's kind of like when you already got a league clinch, but I finally say, guys, there's no national. We have no guarantee we're going to go to the nationals. There's eight teams that have 1 loss or less in the men's side. So you lose tonight, you lose in the regional. That's 3 losses. I told them. I'm just going to be real honest with you guys. There's no guarantees. So I like the game tonight because it was a team game. It was a good crowd, and it was against a good team.
Let's talk briefly about your basketball team, not as basketball players, but as people. They have really impressed me.
Yeah, they got some good guys on the team. They get along really well. I think that shows on the court. They weren't as easy to coach the last couple weeks than they were the first part of the season. Like I always said, I enjoy coaching them, but because we already had the league clinched. But I think being last night here, sophomore night, and the build-up of it, and I finally told them that there's nothing guaranteed for the Nationals. They had, we only had 1 practice yesterday between the Independence game, and it was nice to, they're a fun group to coach. They really are.
Who would you say is the most focused individual on your basketball team?
Me.
You don't have any eligibility,
okay.
Coach.
The most focused, I would. That's the good one because they're all focused. But Kai Mitchell really gets into it a lot. You probably can't tell it, but he gets into it. He really focuses a lot. Samaje really gets into it a lot. They all do. I mean, they're all focused. I mean, they're.
All right.
Shakur does. I mean, I don't want anybody out. I mean, JJ, he gets his. And Devontae, they get the cycle the way they do, and so.
How about funniest?
The funniest?
Yeah.
The goofiest is Samaje. The goofiest. The funniest. Oh boy. And Sal loves to laugh. Sal Nuhu loves to laugh, so they like to pick on Shakur. The freshman likes to pick on Shakur. So.
And Shakur can take it.
He gives it back pretty good too. So.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back and take a peek ahead right after this.
Wowie. Could I get you to sign the...
Well, Coach, a week before you play again, actually, next Sunday afternoon, you play the 1 o'clock game.
Do we play the 1 o'clock?
How do you feel about a week off?
Obviously, you have to feel good about it. We're going to get tomorrow off and then come back and practice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then probably leave Saturday to go to Wichita. Spend the night in Wichita. And if we play at 1 o'clock, it means I got to figure out what time I'm going to go to church. So I got to get that taken care of.
Knowing you and knowing the Blue Dragons, I know that your focus is not going to be on playing in the Region 6 tournament so much as playing well and putting one more big prize out there at the end of the basketball season.
Yeah, hopefully we're not finished yet. I mean, the guys, with the signing party here, the Lions are tremendous. They're tremendous long here, but hopefully we stay focused, and the guys want to do it, so we'll find out.
Well, Steve, again, congratulations on a marvelous season. Let's keep it going right on through
I'd like
the next
to
month.
thank all the crowd. I thank my players. Thank the crowd for coming out and really supporting us. It was really, really great. All year long, they've been great. And I know KU was on TV tonight, and we still had a huge crowd. So maybe we're getting someplace there. But I really appreciate the crowd. The guys appreciate the crowd.
We'll see you in Hartman Arena on Monday.
Thank you, Rusty.
Or on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. Okay.
All right,
Bye.
we'll take a final break. Still in the Coach's Show. Be right back. Well, Glenn Grunwald, what a season, what an evening, what a capper to the regular season.
Yeah, really is a great capper, a nice win, a pair of wins, back-to-backs, and there's still folks going through both lines. Now the lines are getting pretty thick thick. That's not the right word. Deep, I should say, long, as the girls were first out here.